Hello, I am Endlessness and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, and in this video I wanted to give you a guide for the floor B93 and the Seal Tower of Cetra. Yornashtrike is accompanied by two other grass strikes and they are all weak to ice and will poison your team as well as decrease your physical defense, while their attacks are physical, so you definitely need something to nullify those defensive debuffs and ideally also something to decrease their physical attack. They can also inflict fatigue, so if you have any physical DPS, bring Esuna Fatigue. And there will be a sigil phase with an X sigil, so bring that as well. There are many characters with good ice DPS weapons, debuffers and support. Aerith has two ice support weapons, Cloud and Tifa have physical DPS Arcanums, Zack has debuffing DPS Arcanum and Sephiroth has magic Arcanum. Nanaki with his Ivy Color is also a very nice debuffer, but Barret can be a good support with his Micro Laser, Assault Cannon and Electro Cannon for defensive buffs and debuffs, but those strikes will hurt you quite a lot and will keep debuffing your physical defense, so I recommend having around 130 pdef on all your characters. But I'll be using Cloud, Sephiroth and Matt, with Cloud being my DPS, Sephiroth DPS and debuffer, and Matt a healer. I also have some equipment slots empty and only have required utilities, so in those empty slots you can equip weapons and materia to boost your stats. Matt has Gear Voucher outfit with Gigantic Shield, Centipede for heals and pdef buff, Stalake PO for P-attack debuff just in case, then a Sigil and Esuna Fatigue and Poison. In sub-equipment slots, Matt only has Syringe, so he has 13,000 HP, 3,000 heals and 129 pdef. Cloud has Ice Arcanum outfit with Shiva and Stream Saber for DPS, X Sigil, and this is just a stat stick for pdef, and in sub-equipment slots he has Bald Eagle and Glavenus to boost his HP and Ice Potency, so Cloud has 11.7 HP, 3.6 P attack and 135 pdef. Sephiroth has Ice Arcanum outfit with Heal Echo Rising, Edged Wings for DPS and Kuja for attack debuff, X Sigil and Barrier to help Matt with pdef buffs, and this Sandara is just a pdef stat stick. In sub-equipment slots, Seth only has HP weapons, so he has 10.8 HP and 3.8 M attack and 134 pdef. The first thing you want to do is debuff their attack and also buff your physical defense, but here I'm just waiting for AEB so I don't have to replenish those buffs too soon. But with Cloud, his only job is to do DPS, so you don't have to micromanage him. But here I'm just waiting for max stance, because that's where you get that attack buff. But also after Matt can move again, try to heal because you are constantly losing damage. And yes, those crash strikes, they keep hurting you, but if you can, try to ignore them, because ideally we'll kill them with Shiva just when Cloud gets his limit break. But here, yes, you could do Centipede heal, but I'm just waiting for that physical buff to expire, and it should be done now, because now is the Sigil phase, and ideally you don't want to waste too much time here. You want to get this done as quickly as possible, because those grass strikes, they keep hurting your character. They just focus on one and they do quite a lot of damage. And yes, if you spend too long, they could actually kill one of them. But here, just get rid of them with Shiva and we should be fine here, and just that Yornashtrike should remain. And here is when Yornashtrike starts to apply poison. And I wouldn't ignore that poison, try to heal it as soon as possible. if you can. But also pay attention so all your characters have PDF buff. I would prioritize it over healing poison. But here those leaping slashes, they are annoying because they fully debuff physical defense, so that's why in case you might not have enough ADB to recover and buff your defense, have at least that 130 PDEF on every character to survive this. Because yes, Yornashtrike was debuffed, but here Sephiroth still survived. Even though he was on red HP bar, but still survived. But it's very annoying because Yornashtrike fully debuffs your physical defense, and then you just have to try to nullify that buff as much as you can before you get hit. And that's another leaping slash. But here, when you get Gigantic Shield with Matids, it makes it a little bit easier. I don't think I can kill her before she hits us, so I have to prepare for that. And also that's why I got that barrier on Sephiroth, to help with that, to make it a little bit safer. And also that Esuna Fatigue, it's only for the character, for the physical DPS character. If for example Sephiroth gets fatigue status on him, it doesn't matter at all. But here I think we should be fine. She should be almost dead. That's good. So yeah, that's the whole battle. I would say this is the first harder battle compared to the earlier floors. But that's the whole thing, and I hope you found it helpful. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next one.